Ross, something that you can provide for all our mates in Indonesia or Malaysia, and you very clearly highlighted this point that you have weight categories, but often you have a certain weight category, like maybe, you know, a G taking part in an I or in a higher category, and that is because their skill sets are so good. They are so. So you want to elaborate a little bit on that? Tell us how you can be in one category but still take part in a higher category of weight. How does that come about?
Calling for Silat from the red corner.
So, Ross, very clearly we were, you know, discussing this ability of an athlete to move from one category to the other, and how does that come about? Through weight loss or weight gain?
Or if he wants to compete in the higher weight category, first of all he must meet the weight category. After he meet the weight category, then he can jump to the category that he wishes to fight.
So that's so important. What happens in the case of reducing weight? What if you drop weight? Do you then participate in a lighter category, or that doesn't really happen that often?
Usually,
Drop
Pesilat,
red corner.
if their height is lower, they wish to participate in the lower category.
Makes sense.
Because if you are short and you are fighting in the heavier category, then you will meet with those taller girls, you know, have reach advantage.
It's a very interesting year. We've started off with Nadhra binti Saharin, who's facing off with Dinda Nuraidha of Indonesia, and well, the Indonesian Silat is more of a watchful contender. Nadhra more the attacking sort. But very interesting, this battle which has started off.
It's a drop.
Valid drop for the blue corner.
8-7. Quite a closely fought encounter between the ladies, the young ladies here.
This call is difficult because they together, you know.
Side by side, you fall down together, and you got to find out who touched.
Yeah.
And I think what's interesting in this drop that we saw and was Dinda Nuraidha just drawing in Nadhra binti Saharin. They've got the points. Indonesia's. I think the points were disputed, but they've been awarded that back again. So it's now, of course, 14-11. Benefit of that call, and that's going to send her points up. Which means it's going to be even Stevens.
Yeah.
Valid drop for the red corner.
14 all. That could have been a bit more for Dinda Nuraidha. So we're still in round one, if you haven't counted that, Roz. It's 30 seconds left in round one, and there's been quite a bit of reviews here. And that's a drop.
Valid drop for the red corner.
Dinda Nuraidha, the Indonesian Silat, she's got this default, you know, follow-up, which is basically with arms wide open. She always has arms outstretched to draw the opponent in.
Yeah.
Valid drop for the red corner.
So Nadhra Binti.
Because in Silat terms, we call it salah bela. Means because you go so down, you get hit. It's not because this girl hit your face.
Both athletes very determined, and I do totally get this bit of. So what you're actually saying, Roz, is that your posture, your fighting stance could actually be different from the orthodox ones, but it's not necessarily illegal.
Yeah, it's not illegal.
But it puts you at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Certainly hung on for dear life here, Dinda Nuraidha. So round 2. It was Nadhra who got the better of Dinda Nuraidha in this, which means now she's 3 points away. And we've got a fight on. We've got definitely got a fight on here. Both Persilats are very determined. And I think they're well matched in terms of speed, strength.
For all.
And this round will say a lot. So I think the officials just overrode that repetitive attack.
It's on the ground. Cannot.
So it will. I think this round should go pretty smoothly.
Yeah. Oh.
And Nadhra Binti Sarin now playing to her own strengths. It's twice that she has turned well her action around to affect those drops, and she's done extremely well. And surprisingly, Dinda Nuraidha drawn into that. I'm still trying to figure the crouch stance. What animal does that really? What the critical part about all the martial arts that are inspired by birds and animals and their movements is that no one's paying any of them any copyright.
Of dropping with that kind of situation, she's better. So if the coach or the red one realize this, then she will inform the Silat, don't come too close like that, because every single time they contact, the red will fall.
It's a red that falls, yeah. So I think for Dinda Nuraidha of Indonesia, it's really going to boil down to whether she can attack and then move back.
Get off,
Yeah.
Because I see the height. She's taller.
Yeah, and I think she's used a bit of that here today. She's actually doing that in this round, which is why she's now reduced the deficit to 9 points.
Yeah.
But round 3, this is a crucial one.
Yeah, she moved back, right?
But Nadhra Binti Sarin says, I'm still around, I'm still very much in control, and I'm not letting go.
Dispute. Point already. Right? Then it will become closer.
They'll get closer. That's so important. There's no change in points for Nadhra Binti Sarin.
Even though the is upheld, right? But
I think they just heard you. Well,
This
that's for the kick.
yeah,
That's for the kick. Absolutely. So
You see?
it's
Because
could be a stumbling block for the athlete. I mean,
his appeal is being upheld, right?
absolutely. But it has to also reflect on the points, and that's something that they have to keep track of. So Dinda Nuraidha also not giving up. She knows how important the time element is. Just over 45 seconds left here. 44 seconds to be precise now. It's Nadhra Binti Sarin on 43 points. And Dinda Nuraidha on 34.
She's fighting.
She's giving it back as much as she can. She's one gutsy per Silat, and she's held on.
Valid drop for the red corner.
And that's just 2 points adrift now with 8 seconds left. What a matchup this is turning out to be. Nadhra Binti Sarin with Dinda Nuraidha. And for Nadhra, how important is that? Just that last bit. We've got 0.11 seconds left. Well, that last drop was so important for Nadhra, wasn't it? What an exciting finish. You almost thought that the Indonesian wrestler Dinda Nuraidha would have pulled that away from Nadhra Binti Sarin, but fascinating finish. And are you happy with this matchup, Ross? Needless to ask.